I'll tell you what I do know. This is another episode of the Thirsty Nerds Podcast. Hello.
We're back.
We're here on this dreary, very London-like Sunday.
London like Sunday.
It's very Sunday. Yeah, it's a Sunday. It's not very...
And
no
there goes
so
our
angry.
one British user. Huh?
No wonder they were so angry and tried to colonize the world. It rains all the time over there. They just want fucking sunlight.
They want to leave, but they always come back.
Did you see their food? That's why they were angry.
I mean, they would like their food like that. They went over,
didn't learn a
conquered,
lesson.
took all this spice from the Indian people, and then just
chose
never
not to
used
use it.
I used to like smashing up, candy and eating it at the same time too. But when I grew up, I said, damn, I need some substance with seasoning and whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go see what what that place is doing over there.
So what they doing? And then they take it like,
Oh.
throw it out.
America and England faced off yesterday at the FIFA World Cup.
Another draw, yeah.
It was a draw, but the memes,
Which means we won. Which means we won.
I seen one that was just this eagle fucking like just jacked World of Warcraft like eagle person draped in American garb and said, "What the fuck is a Tuesday?"
Did you see the one with George Washington giving the Stone Cold Stunner to British Parliament?
What the fuck?
No. I did not see that.
FIFA is the World Cup is on, and it is the only time every 4 years that anybody gives a fuck about soccer.
Me included.
Exactly. I had people walking into the tap room yesterday when I worked asking to put on the Mexico and Argentina soccer game because they had bet on it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the one.
Mexico got whooped. It is what it is.
You hate to see it.
It'd be that way, man.
Send that to me.
But the funniest thing is that Wales lost to Iran because their goalie came out to grab a ball outside of his goalie box and ended up kicking a player right in the face.
Nice.
Oh, man. If only he could have drank.
So he got ejected 2 minutes before the end of the game. Iran proceeded to score 2 goals in the 2 minutes left in the game, therefore knocking Wales pretty much out of the tournament.
Goodbye.
But I seen this old man, drunk-ass old man, Welsh old man, came out. He goes, "This is the greatest win Iran has ever had since Iron Sheik beat Bob Backlund at WrestleMania 4.
Gotta love
a historian there.
But this seems to be like the weakest FIFA tournament because Qatar does not allow any drinking.
Qatar doesn't allow a lot of things, I've heard.
You can't sleep with your wife in the same room.
Yeah.
What?
Shalom, brother.
Qatar is very weird.
You cannot hang out with women outside of public spaces.
Shalom, brother.
Shalom, brother.
A lot of
Keep preaching. Keep preaching.
And they're starting to beat up journalists for just videotaping.
Yeah.
Don't record us.
Yeah. Don't record us.
You didn't pay venue fee. So you no get to record.
Weren't they under hot shit because like they didn't want it hosted there anyway because they used like a lot of like migrant slave labor to
build that place?
There is a numerous amount of people that died building in some of this
I heard something about that.
stadiums. I think it's like 200 people died building this stadium.
Whoa. Ooh. What is this? What is
the pyramids?
The pyramids.
I mean, oil money, oil blood.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That blood oil money. No.
The blood keeps the structure intact.
Yeah. How else?
We don't
does
need the blood.
Stand for
we just
thousands
like
of years.
color.
Exactly.
That's right. That's what keeps the stadium strong. The blood of
immigrants.
Yeah.
They don't need it. They just want the color.
They learn a thing or two from America.
Yeah. They learned a lot actually. So we're already kind of getting started. If this is your first time being here, thank you. If this is your last time being here, thank you as well. This is the Thirsty Nerds Podcast, obviously. And what we like to do here is cover everything from the internet, from comics, films, and video games. I'm getting over a tiny cold, and it feels like hair is in my throat. So I'm going to be dealing with that.
You didn't tell us. What the fuck? We're in a room with you.
I said getting over as in it's done.
But it's still there.
Did you take a COVID test? You know COVID's still around, right?
What? No. What COVID?
Nah, man.
Regardless what Joe Biden said.
No, they said COVID's not a thing anymore.
Oh,
I mean, Joe Biden lies. He also said I would get $10,000 off my student loan.
The other
that
Joe
shit
told
got
me.
blocked.
The other Joe told me it was okay. The other Joe told me it was okay.
Yeah.
The other Joe.
Yeah.
I don't
Which
know who to
Joe
believe.
am I supposed to believe?
Exactly. I don't know who to believe, but you better believe I spent like a good $50 at Target taking care of it between yesterday and Friday. I feel good.
What did you need? $50.
It's Target. You spend 20 just walking in the doors. the other 30 was medicine. You know how it goes.
True.
So what we got on the docket today, guys?
Oh, well, I was gonna say first. Well, how was everyone? It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I want to
man.
know how you're feeling. No, I'm kidding. Go on.
How was everybody's Thanksgiving, man? But first of all, before we go in, we're drinking Speed Castle from Three Floyds today, Pilsner. The packaging is a lot more brutal than the beer is. Beer is super tasty.
Okay.
But it does seem the packaging reminds me of like a Quake armor set.
I get that.
Fucking love it. And then
it's
we got
that game that disappeared, Anthem.
yeah.
What?
Ow.
And then we have Mango Shaved Ice from 18th Street Brewery. It is a mango Berlin White style sour ale with mango and vanilla extract.
Keyword sour.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, it's a deeply sour beer, but it's got a nice like ting in the
delicious.
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like it. Very
Yeah.
good.
clears his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
It's like orange juice. That's not orange juice.
No, you're not wrong, but I like it.
It's like someone went overboard.
I chose right than choosing this. I know that.
You know when you get tang and you're supposed to mix it with something, or like the old Welch's juices in the cans that you kept in your freezer?
And it's just
it's like drinking
that
the
powder
top,
at the bottom of it.
No, it's like drinking the top part of it that doesn't have the powder in it. The shit that you got to shake it up to mix
Just
it
the
in.
chemical.
It tastes like the top part that tasted the chemical to me. That's what it
It's
tastes.
trying its best. Okay.
It's in there.
It's like it's
I
at
know
the bottom
it's in there at least. I know
somewhere.
it's in there.
Yeah.
But yeah. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Let's start Sumo.
Horrible.
Wow.
Like horrible. No, but it was okay. I saw my parents. I got the food. All right. And then I got out of there. And then I spent the rest of the night at work.
Oh,
Because that's what we do on Thanksgiving.
that's yeah.
You work.
We go to work.
Yeah, I'm
The
sorry.
machine.
Even if it's
must
like-
turn.
It's at 10:30, so that's cool.
They
Oh.
go off early.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in time so you can be with your family for 15 minutes before they hit a food coma.
No. I get to be with them for 2 hours, and then I get to go to work.
Oh yeah. It was beforehand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
So you didn't do shit at work.
Dude.
Do they have pictures of
That's
Jeff
all I did.
Bezos with like a rising sun behind him?
We don't
Outside?
talk about him.
You don't talk about Jeff?
No. We don't
Okay.
talk about him.
No, Hefe.
As soon as he
not
sold, they pulled all the
All this-
statues down.
Yeah, they said get
Like
that shit out
like
of here.
like a fucking one of those dictatorship comes. They
Yeah.
just like painted over it and
Fucking-
everything.
They pulled it down like the statue of Gaddafi.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, I saw my family, and more so between yesterday and the day before, I saw everybody I needed to see.
Okay.
So it was cool. I mean, there's some stock in those Hallmark images of families being together and stuff like that. And when you don't have that, it's like, man, this kind of sucks.
Oh.
But like it wasn't bad. It's just different. Like it's it was really different, but not like bad. Like this is just the way the world works. So I don't know. What about you guys? Damn, I feel like it down.
Another Thanksgiving in the books. Another one passed and gone. I've not ever been the biggest proprietor of homemade Thanksgiving food. Sometimes ham, turkey, dressing, macaroni and cheese. Dressing's
Beans,
aight.
greens, tomatoes,
Dressing's aight.
yams.
Everything else, I've kind of been, indifferent about.
Not the best food.
Not. So
What would your perfect Thanksgiving meal be?
Yes.
Lobster bisque?
That would be sick, actually. That'd be sick. Like when the last time you had some fucking lobster bisque for Thanksgiving?
Never.
I was promised tamales this Thanksgiving and that wasn't delivered too.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm a little upset.
every holiday season that we don't have tamales, I cry. Just so you know. I was even telling my niece, like, when tamale party's coming up, I'm ready to show up early to help make tamales. It's time to put my elbows in the tamales, and everyone's like, yeah, these are good. I made them. Bitch.
Damn.
Eat them.
They're my babies.
Oh, well, that's okay. No, I'm kidding.
But I had some good food. My sister made these jerk chicken wings with the special sauce that came from this restaurant. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. It's not fair. It's not fair how good this sauce is, bro.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right, cool.
How about you, King?
I actually stayed home, like in my apartment and everything. I didn't feel like going. Like I've been driving so much during October and everything. I'm like, I'm not gonna drive home. I'll just wait till
Christmas.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I decided I had my mom help me make chili for the first time, like her chili. So I just made chili.
Like
in
over the
slow
phone?
cooker. Yeah. Like over the phone.
Wow.
Like she directed you over the phone. Like, Chris, I can smell you burning it. I know you're burning it.
You know he burnt.
I sense you burning it.
No.
Boy, I told you, lower that flame. Lower that goddamn flame.
No, like, yeah,
I
like
can hear it sizzling in the background. It's
too hot,
sizzling.
Are you stirring? You ain't stirring? Don't make me come over there.
Like I wanted, like she said she was fine with doing that and everything. But I really wanted to make it right because I always love her chili, and I figured like if I'm gonna be able to make, because I have never made chili before, so it was for my first time, and I wanted to make hers.
How was it?
It was so good.
Damn, I wish we
Just
could
like
know.
home.
I know. We
I
should
wish
try
we
it.
could know what the chili tastes like.
I wish,
like,
the holiday where friends and family get together and eat. Chris would have called his friends and family to get together to eat.
Yet again, he reviews himself.
And again, Chris shuts himself in his doors in his mystical castle over there in Valpo. I'm like,
I don't wanna bother
I don't
nobody.
want to
I'm
bother
sorry.
anyone.
Yeah, you don't bother anybody.
I don't have any money. I don't want anyone to talk to
But
me.
but your door's always open, right? For everyone else, right? But you don't want to bother anybody? Wow, God. It's crazy.
It don't work both ways, okay?
Yeah, we know.
This is Thanksgiving. This is when no bully.
You're right.
I ended up in my aunt's house, and so in the morning we always go to my wife's grandfather's house,
My wife.
and we have like lunch there, and then we go to my aunt's house. And this year, so I had a turkey in my freezer for like 2 years. It's just been chilling.
That deep sea bird.
It was given to me. So I told my dad, I was like, "Yeah, I got this turkey. You don't make a turkey." Then we got invited to my aunt's house. So my dad's already making a turkey. So now I kind of started a turkey cook-off that I didn't want to.
Oh.
So
Did you win?
my dad claims he got sabotaged. And I stand behind my father 150%.
Exactly.
Who did
As you
it?
should.
So
Who did
apparently my dad, they were complaining my dad's turkey was a little
Dry.
which y'all don't know what dry is.
Oh,
Y'all
arid.
It was a little on the higher side, but it was still very tasty. But apparently what happened, my dad came in with his turkey, and since they were ready for dinner, they told him to put it back in the oven to keep it warm.
No.
This is where he claims he was sabotaged.
He was sabotaged.
He was. He shouldn't have never listened to the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'd rather eat cold turkey that's juicy than a hot, dry one.
True.
My dad claims he cooked it to perfection. He even used a thermometer that I bought him last year.
Aw.
So I believe the man was sabotaged.
Some little fucking demon flew onto his shoulder and said, "Hey, pimp, you want to keep that bird?
Keep it going.
Keep it warm.
Nice and warm. Yeah, put that in there.
But other than that, it was
Turn up
good
the
seeing
dial to
family.
250.
It was good seeing family. Good food. Good naps. Good
shit.
beer.
Hella naps.
All right.
And I got a Wii. A Switch.
I saw that.
Hey, granddad.
We Switch.
We sweet.
granddad.
One of those Nintendo.
Hey, put your Nintendo Wii up. Granddad, the Wii was 41 years ago. Whatever. It's all
42.
Nintendo.
Hey, you know what I meant.
Listen,
14
like
years ago.
my mom said, Nintendo, whatever. Turn it off. So I got a Switch. I've been.
I know.
What did you buy on that Switch?
Oh my god.
I did something that somebody told me not to do. Eddie said, I don't recommend buying a Switch just for Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I bought a Switch just for Pokemon.
Exactly that.
That's right. Welcome back to the fold.
Well, I lied. My wife got it for me for early Christmas, so
Oh,
thank you.
What?
Yeah, I've been nonstop glued to it. I think she's starting to realize it's the worst mistake she's ever done because I'm definitely not paying attention now. Fuck.
Huh?
And now it's portable.
Yeah.
I know. You just. Yeah. What'd you say?
Yeah, what?
Great.
Hey,
Great.
do you want to drive to dinner?
What?
Why? No reason.
no, I'm handling.
I'm working.
I'm working.
But it's fun, man. I'm having a lot of fun.
How does it feel to come back after, what was the last Pokemon game you played?
Yeah, yellow.
Holy shit, granddad.
I have no idea what's going on.
But isn't that part of the fun?
Huh?
Isn't that part of the fun? Like discovering all these
I feel
little
about being
Kinda.
surrounded by all those aliens and robots that are said they're Pokemon.
Listen, there's a rabbit with a fucking hammer.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
That's right.
There's the one thing I noticed, like the one design, like they didn't. There's a new Pokemon called Flamingo.
Flamingo.
It's literally just a flamingo. It's just a flamingo. It's like
It's flying, fighting. It's a flamingo.
They didn't even change his fucking color. It's just a flamingo.
All right, and
Yeah, straight up.
and what do you expect?
I don't know what
do
to
you
expect.
expect?
I mean, the same people who made an ice cream cone a fucking Pokemon.
Really?
Why do
Keys.
y'all?
Yeah.
Why do people attack the ice
Why
cream
not?
cone? Why attack the ice
Don't
cream
you love
cone?
ice cream?
That was our
cones?
one chance. That was literally an
What do you
American
mean your one
creation.
chance?
That was America. It's like, hey, you can make a Pokemon, and we did, and we made a fucking ice
No
cream
one said
cone.
anything about the
We're
ball.
fat.
Yeah.
It should have been a
Fat
burger if that's the case. Fuck, we missed the opportunity.
Yeah,
no
I
one
mean, he's
complains
right.
about the
He's
ball
right.
A floating burger.
Oh, a
Should've been
floating
burger.
burger would have been sick.
It would have been.
A ghost floating burger?
Ghost grass as a burger?
Yes.
Man.
It's grass fed.
Hey.
And then it goes moo because it used to be a cow.
Too much.
No,
Yeah.
not enough.
Does it evolve from a cow?
Yeah. The cow slowly turns into a burger.
Milk
That's
tank
even
doesn't
funny.
have an evolution. Milk
burger.
Milk tank doesn't have an evolution. Neither
It's
does
perfect.
Poros.
It'd be
Why are you
perfect.
complaining?
It'd
Calm
be
down.
perfect to go
cares?
into a ghost burger.
I do.
What?
I want milk.
Too bad.
tank
I don't
to
care what you
evolve.
want. Nintendo doesn't give a fuck what you want.
No,
Yeah,
they
but-
don't.
They got. It's been a learning experience. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just throwing shit. I got Pokemon that won't listen to me. Apparently, I'm
You're too
not.
level. Like
No, he caught some strong Pokemon, and he ain't got enough badges.
Apparently, they respect authority.
Oh yeah, because like now it's
They're
open
about
world.
to respect this fucking fist if you don't listen to me.
That's right. Show him who's daddy.
Equip the whip.
But this Pokemon game is everybody's out of date open world game that came out this year. It's Pokemon doing things that were done in 2005 and being praised for it. Congratulations, Pokemon Company, for joining the 20th century and not the 21st century.
Good job.
Welcome to the Bethesda Club.
Cool.
That's
I
right.
guess.
That's
Get
right.
away with it.
But you know, besides all that, I think this shit's fun.
Yeah, I'm
a great
having a
time.
lot of fun with it.
Mm-hmm. I've been hearing like that's the besides like I've been enjoying the memes of all the glitches and stuff. They're fucking hilarious. But overall, like it's not unplayable. It's not like
no.
City Pirates Red levels.
It's not unplayable, but I had a giant smile on my face when a Growlithe did like 4,000 front flips and then just shot off into space. All right, what more could I ask for?
It's not a glitch, as I say. It's a
feature.
Yeah, just like like you finally fully embraced the Bethesda Club as Heido has.
Welcome.
Oh, I didn't embrace it.
It embraced you.
It's embracing me.
Yeah,
Big
listen,
warm hug.
You never willingly go through the door. Once you walk through the door, you notice that it's locked behind you.
Well, I
Right?
guess I'm
You keep
here
your
now.
shoes on.
Yeah, listen, I guess I live here.
Exactly.
Better make myself at home.
Speaking of things I'm not having fun with, Warzone 2.0.
Yeah, I was gonna say another
How's it-
Bethesda.
How is this?
Yo, dude,
Don't put the B near that name.
I've
That's
seen
not-
motherfuckers literally flying in that game. Literally flying.
I haven't seen people flying yet, but I'll tell you what. Because it's so massive now, it feels really lonely when you're playing with randoms.
They made the maps bigger.
It's the biggest map they've ever
Why?
had. The biggest,
Yeah, why did they do
biggest map? I don't know. They're obsessed with size.
But it's a like
Like all men
tactical
are.
Don't you want to don't you want to find people?
No.
Like
Don't you wanna
in the
fight?
first Warzone, there was like what? Always like a 5-minute downtime between each team fight, wasn't there?
It just has. They run into the problem that Battlefield had. It's like, yeah, you want to make it realistic by incorporating a whole bunch of cities and whatever.
Yeah, different shit.
But that's
Ain't
a lot of
nobody
room
fucking there.
between. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot
Especially-
of room between people.
Like, how big are these lobbies?
Like,
Is it 32?
it takes 50 fucking years to find a room.
Okay. all
Okay,
right.
50 fucking years to find one game. Okay, and we're talking 150 plus players, and then we get in there. Well, at least it feels like that. Goddamn, it's like 40 something. But either way, it's a lot of fucking people.
And just making sure this is added on to the Warzone you have been playing, so we can't go back to the old Warzone.
No, old Warzone is dead, and I want them to get Rebirth already. Rebirth is where you get to come back
Yeah,
a lot. Like no, no die. You go to the gulag, whatever.
You mean respawning?
Yeah, you get to respawn, whatever.
It's called Rebirth.
Yeah, that's what we call it. Okay?
Yeah.
We made it. Rebirth. We made it.
Yeah, not yet. That's coming out like next year, I think.
So I want that to hurry up and get here because this sweaty shit is not for me. It feels so lonely because it's so goddamn big.
Yeah.
And then, but there is a cool feature like where there's like a proximity chat. Like when you get near the enemies,
Yeah.
you can
brought
hear
it
them on mic. Yeah,
Fuck it. No, I heard they brought that shit back.
and it's like you get mad at people like that. It's like, oh, I think there's a team near us. I'm like, where are they? What building are they in? Oh man, it's so fucking.
You say
good.
that like you're not on our team.
Yeah, they don't. Sometimes they don't figure it out because people don't be paying attention to the microphone color. The only subtle way you know is that because the microphone, when their voice talks, it's red. It's like a red.
Of course, yeah.
But I'm like, that's great. They don't know. I'm like, oh, where's he at? Second floor? Okay, I'll see you up there. When it's little kids, oh fuck, they're out of here.
Dude, that sounds like
They are out of here. Yeah, come on up. He comes up. I'm like, I feel like the dudes who got inside a lot, and I'm just walking in there and getting the kids like,
Just
all right, come in the room. Yeah, I'm in here. All right, let's go.
You stupid.
hey guys, I wiped squad wipe over here. Come get this shit.
Yeah, come get the shit over here. There's a lot of shit in this game.
Yeah.
For some reason, they decided to add a lot of things, like good stuff. Like, all right, instead of floating on the floor and glowing to show you that items are here, they put it on shelves and shit. Medical equipment is always in the bathroom.
Are they not glowing no more?
No.
No, you have
Like,
to find them and open up like cupboards and shit.
exactly.
They don't blend into the environment, do they?
Kind of.
Kind
Like
of.
they have that thin layer of, hey, this isn't supposed to be here.
I kind of like that.
I like it. Like
Yeah.
it makes sense why they did it, but it's a lot to get
It's
used
a
to
lot,
a lot
yeah.
at one time.
I also saw that they removed slide hopping. Like,
Oh yeah, but you
slide
can
cancels?
you can jump and you can literally jump and like slide for a second.
yeah, they brought
a
it back to Call of Duty. Was it Modern Warfare 2? It
Yeah.
kind of worked like that, right?
okay.
Where
Yeah,
the
damn
hop
near.
jumps
Like
I don't
on the
remember
corners.
people are still sweaty as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
People are
it's
still
Call of
sweaty
Duty.
as
Of
fuck.
course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that people use like, the parachute animation, how they glide. They like jump out a window and do something, and they'll fly like 4 buildings over into a different one.
Now I haven't tried that yet, but I know it's
fun.
possible.
It looks fun,
cool.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like Neo. I'm gonna take off.
Gotta take
Cue the trumpets.
I'm gonna show them the world without you. It's
That-
kind of cool though. It's got a lot of bugs. I can't wait for
That's
them
what
to
I
fix
keep
everything.
hearing. Yeah.
But it's
Too fun.
fun.
Do bugs enhance the experience
Yes.
of playing games, or they hinder it?
Or have we just been like nurtured into believing that hey,
Battered.
it's got a bug?
But the thing is, like when it comes
Love
to like
it.
a one player experience, I feel like it's funner than you're playing a multiplayer experience when it can like literally fuck your whole game up.
Does it depend on the glitch?
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
It's
If you fall
a-
through the floor and you kind of got to reload, yeah. If fucking I don't know, a monster comes through with a 20-foot neck, that's funny.
yeah.
But if I fall through the floor and I got to restart all over again, that's not so fun.
Especially if you're getting
Yeah.
close to a thing that you've been waiting for, and
Yeah, there's one stage in Modern Warfare 2 where I just kept getting trapped, and the load would get me where I had like this much health left, and I would just die, like because they would instantly notice me and just
I love that so much. That is the reason why I don't like Call of Duty. It fucking made me rage so much as a child.
dude.
The whoopings I got for yelling at Call of Duty. Traumatized.
Traumatizing. What do we have on the list?
But other than that, how do you enjoy the actual experience of it? Like, what have you
cool.
noticed that they've added that you actually enjoy, that you think they actually did for the better?
I'm gonna keep it a buck because a lot of people here they show their love for Sonic and how much they, So
Sonic
to me,
is the best.
they could literally
Best.
add.
The best.
Are you done? This is my time.
Did you hear anything about Frontiers having glitches? No. Oh man.
I've heard some things,
Shut
but
up.
at the same time,
What?
Yeah,
What?
that's right.
we're-
Are
we're
you
so-
not a
we're-
Sonic fan?
That's right.
we're so chill.
Show him your blood.
We don't care.
Okay.
We don't
All right.
care. We
You
realize
said
that they're features.
I'm literally telling you, gentlemen, that I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
They could literally add a feature where you could put a cotton swab in your ear. I wouldn't give a fuck.
That mad
I'm just gonna
coat.
play it regardless.
The mad coat. You would
Like, I'll
want
be there.
That would be a
coat.
sick kill animation, like assassination. You just put a cotton swab in their ear.
Yeah, walk up behind him.
You walk behind the clear, they go. They just lay down. They just lay down.
Do you give him the Kakashi?
Yeah, but that's technically no. I can't say that.
Don't say that.
Yeah. But I mean, But no. Overall, I do like I said, I like the proximity chat. I like that you can swim now. Swimming really helps. I mean, swimming is a big deal.
It's like adding jumping to a Souls game.
Who would have known Navy SEALs could swim?
Not the Navy SEALs, apparently.
Oh, okay. Who would have thought the U.S. military branches could swim?
They can't.
They can't? Oh, shit.
Yeah, because every other Call of Duty, they've never done that. So
Our one
they just
weakness,
learned it.
water.
Exactly.
Like Sonic.
You jump in the water, you die instantly. Apparently.
Oh,
But
it's
now
poison.
they fix that.
Yeah, exactly.
They fixed it
Now
to
you
where-
waddle.
Now you
you
just waddle
flank.
it.
Oh, you flank.
But no, it's a cool experience. I just can't wait for them to add the more fun, looser elements to the game.
Yeah.
So we can get back to the bullshit.
Yeah.
Because right now it's just only room for the sweats, and I don't get time for that because I'm not here to.
Are you sure there's not room for your favorite talking goats, your screaming goats?
No.
You sure?
Wait. What do you mean?
It's from your favorite movie with screaming goats.
Our favorite movie of all time.
Oh.
Yeah.
That movie.
Yeah, that movie.
The movie that we all enjoyed.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
That certainly
unfortunately,
wasn't a betrayal of a character.
it was apparently it was so much a betrayal that we're losing somebody.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Let's hold on. Let's not go on record and say that
Let's
is a
not
cost.
put all the weight. Let's not put all the weight on that.
Chris
All in the-
Hemsworth came out and announced that he's going to be stepping back from acting due to development. He found a
What's it called?
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's,
yeah.
but he found that
He did it on
he's-
purpose. You did it on purpose. You forgot what was Alzheimer's.
No,
was called.
I did. I really forgot the word.
Wow.
I was saying. I was
Roll
thinking
with
amateur.
it. Roll with it. He's stepping away from acting because he discovered that he is
Possibly.
He is in the line of direct descendants of Alzheimer's.
Okay.
So he wants to step back and take care of it. Now, I am also a direct descendant of Alzheimer's, and it is in my gene pool. So
Are you gonna leave the podcast?
I am done working from now on. I do not work anymore.
Fair enough.
I mean, I get it. He wants to step back, make some memories that he's not going to remember it later on anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to spend time with his loved ones.
But you know us, we don't miss our opportunity to take a shot at things we don't like, because he directly said, if I'm going to come back and do Thor, it's not going to be Taika's Thor.
Yeah, he did say.
Where was that energy when they were pulling it out? He saw the movie that was
Yeah.
coming out.
Yeah.
He knew
started
what
it.
they were fucking doing.
it.
You were there. You made Infinity War, and then you said, "I'm gonna do this.
Go back
I'm
to
gonna
that.
make this character."
Yeah.
So
It
yeah,
wasn't just Taika.
yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that whole like switch up. Like, now you see that this movie's not being praised like you thought it was going to be.
No.
Right.
And now you're switching up on your boy. That's that to me. Hey,
Like,
Right, you guys were
know
having
what you
fun
did.
at the time.
Exactly. Like if you knew the whole time, you knew what this was and everything. So stick to your guns. Don't try to don't try to backpedal now.
Yeah, don't backpedal now.
because now it's not doing well or what have you. And now you want a serious Thor or whatever. Like
This would have been a good opportunity if we all had like some type of grog impersonation for all of us to just talk like
who?
Grog.
Who's that?
Who's that?
You're right.
Man, see, if I want to come back, I'm gonna come back with something that's well written and
Why you sound like
directed and
Ben Shapiro? If I'm getting
Big Shapiro with Quasimodo.
yeah.
One of them.
Quasimodo?
Yeah, Quasimodo. Yeah, one of them. But no, yeah, it just wasn't a good show. So I don't. I do want a different Thor. I've only been saying that since a lot of people like Ragnarok, but Ragnarok was the beginning.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
Ragnarok was good. It just it was.
It was like a Stockholm syndrome good.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
I think it was maybe in hindsight comparing it to the other two, it was great because it was such a change of pace.
Oh yeah, like compared to
And-
Dark World, like anything was better, and that was better.
But
It's still alright.
honestly, was Dark World really? This
Yes.
is not that. This is not.
Don't do that.
episode. But was it really
Yes.
that bad?
It was bad.
I just remember being boring.
so.
I just
It was
remember
boring as
yeah,
fuck.
but-
Forgettable as fuck.
yeah, sure, forgettable as fuck. But
There was some
as a film,
cosmic jelly
It's-
that
no,
turned
like-
into a stone.
I'll ask you like this: would you rather right now? Would
Okay.
you rather watch Thor: The Dark World or
Neither.
Ragnarok.
Love and Thunder?
Neither.
Oh, shut the fuck up! Don't do that.
No, I'm doing that. Love and Thunder or
Love and Thunder.
Really?
because I could get mad at it. I forgot. I don't even know what happened in Dark World.
I bet if you watch Dark World again, you might have some fun. with it.
I feel like this is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to watch Dark
my
World.
God.
I feel like
Clarence over here, he wants to
No.
move on. He really wants to move on.
I'm so
Look at him,
done with
he's
these
done.
Thor movies, dude. They were garbage.
He's like, I don't even give a fuck about Thor. Can we move on?
Listen now, hold on now.
What?
Thor movies were not garbage.
all right.
What-
The first Thor movie was a passable film, but I'm never in a rush to watch that movie again.
Well, of course not.
Ever.
If you're not a Thor
the
guy.
second Thor movie.
It's-
Every Thor
we're
movie-
doing this again.
Every
We're
Thor
doing this
movie is a
again.
gamble. Like, there's only been 4.
And it shouldn't be a gamble. It shouldn't be
Not
a
at this
gamble.
point. You should have that shit figured out.
Not ever. It shouldn't be a gamble.
Because you
I
haven't
mean,
figured out everywhere else.
Yeah,
Just not his
every
movies.
Marvel movie is essentially a gamble.
true.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
So
But that one we all lost.
No, it's not a gamble. It's not a gamble because we watch the characters and not the actors and actresses.
The actors and actresses.
Actors and actresses.
Actresses.
We only watch the actors. Of
yeah,
film.
see, Marvel doesn't create any memorable movie stars.
Who said that?
The great Scorsese came
Uh-oh.
out.
Who again? Can we and fucking Quentin Tarantino? Could they please stop
can't-
going to
they're
them?
back
Every time they
on the Marvel hate.
every time they come up, I hate Marvel. Who
You know,
Scorsese?
honestly-
That you again, bro?
Honestly, I'm tired of this shit. They
But
need to
they're
go.
right.
They need to go make
they're
some
right.
movies.
But
I don't
they're
care. I don't. But they've said we
Are
already
they right?
know.
I'm going to get into that.
Look.
Oh yeah,
been,
we're going to.
They've been talking about this shit for like a decade now, and
Yeah.
every time they do this, is always when they're in between movies. Go make something because they're too busy complaining about how the movie industry is right now, or whatever. Just how about you go make something?
Maybe
The
they're
problem
what's
is,
wrong.
so here's the issue. Right? The problem is studios don't want that. Studios want Marvel.
But they are their own. Don't they like? Don't both of them have like their own studio?
No, you still have to get that published or somebody. You
There's
still
still
have
a
to
lot
get
of
back
money
in.
involved, and they don't want to
Yeah,
shell out that type of money. But the studios want XYZ,
They can
and they're
make
making
short
something
films.
else.
They can make short films. I'm just
Can
saying.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
What- hold on. Let me put it this way. Do you want an EP from Dr. Dre or do you want a full length album?
I want the album.
What if
You
EP
want
is
the
really
album.
good,
You
though?
want the. You don't want the fucking short film. What happened last week with Studio Ghibli? I wanted a fucking full length
But you
film.
watched it,
I did.
though.
I did 3 times.
So,
Doesn't mean.
but either way, it worked.
But he wants a full length film.
Yeah, but-
it's gonna be
yeah.
more.
I know, but it gets you ready. If you're this riled up and happy about this short that was 3 minutes long, you're gonna automatically get the next thing that comes out from Studio Ghibli when it comes to Star Wars.
But like, wouldn't we have done that anyway because of Studio Ghibli?
Yeah, 100%.
So
You
you're
don't
saying
need-
they just make
Scorsese, I'm going to go to a Scorsese movie, whether it's 3 hours long, 2 minutes long, but I want the full package. I want you to do what you got to do, not what you need to stay afloat.
But,
I don't think
but-
Scorsese
but-
is capable of making a short anything.
I don't think
But the
Scorsese is capable either.
Except for a short comment.
Or Tarantino. I don't think either
I
of them
just-
can make anything this short.
I don't want to give them that. I just don't want to give them that because it just sounds like then they're just complaining to the fucking void that things are changing and nobody wants to watch. That studios don't trust their films anymore.
Well-
that, if that's the case, then that's the case. But that doesn't mean that their names don't hold weight. And they can't get funding and stuff. They can do things with their shit.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's all. Because then if that's the case, then what they're complaining just sounds like whining.
Here's my thing.
What about the complaint about them celebrating the character and not the actor?
And it's true. It's completely valid. Anthony Mackie came out and said something in an interview. I don't think he had anything related to this. It might just be something that somebody found and pieced together.
Yeah.
But he says, when you come to a Marvel movie, you're not coming for Anthony Mackie. You're coming for the Falcon.
True.
Like
Captain
these
America.
movies do
Falcon
not set you up to be an A-list celebrity anymore. You don't come for Robert Downey Jr. I'm sure many people do, but you come for Iron Man. You come for Tony Stark. You come for Captain America.
Right.
You come for Doctor Strange. You don't come for that actor. And it's not like it was back in the day where you went to a Schwarzenegger movie. It was a Stallone movie.
Yeah.
Terminator isn't a Terminator. Terminator is Schwarzenegger. It is a Schwarzenegger movie. It is a Stallone movie. Rambo is a Stallone movie. Those movies back in the day, even Maverick. Maverick is a Tom Cruise
yeah.
movie.
Okay.
Mission
These
Impossible.
movies do not have that, and they will never have that until they actually develop a sense of filmmaking.
I just want to say, is that a bad thing?
It's not. I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Not for the general public. Not for us, obviously.
Because
don't.
go on. Oh, go on. Yeah.
No, like, I mean, okay, like I get what you're saying, and granted, there's a lot of studios that still play by that logic and everything because the IBs are so low. They need to add something to it, add an actor to it in order to help with the stardom. Hell, Mario's doing that with Chris Pratt and everything.
Who? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is he doing it?
But like, I mean, when it comes to the whole Marvel movies, and everything, I like that only because it allows for different people. Yeah, you don't get that super actor stardom and everything, or there's not like a lot of like career in that because people are coming for that character, that world, and everything. But it can allow for different actors to come in to play these different roles without having a big stardom around it. It allows for lower talent to elevate themselves in these films.
Right. And if not for nothing, some of y'all needed that because I guarantee you a leading movie with like a Chris Evans past 2004, past cell phone, like who's doing that? Who's going to see? Who's doing that? Not a person. No. Like the legendaries are in the 80s, 90s, like Schwarzenegger, those guys.
That's
but you're not them. So you need this stuff. And this is our shit. Yeah, we're not coming for you. Like, I like these people portraying the characters, but yeah, we're not coming for you. We're coming for Doctor Strange. Yeah. And you're not him. Like, you're acting as him. Like, so yeah, I like him and I like you doing the guy, but exactly, like we're coming for flagship names. So that's part of the gig.
We're coming from a different boat because we are so attached to these actual characters, but I can see where people that do work in the industry can find like beef with that.
I get it too because listen, like to them, it's a role, right? Like they're trying to get a job.
Yeah, we're trying to see Doctor Strange do some weird shit.
Yeah, and we're all like the fandom when the fandoms get mixed up with the Normans and us. Yeah. It's like it's hard to tell who they're coming from, honestly, because who is coming from Mark Hamill? Did they come from Mark Hamill or did they come for Luke?
Right,
true.
Like did they come for
in the beginning?
What's his name?
Luke.
Exactly. So who the fuck is Mark Hamill?
I think now when it comes to Star Wars, I think Star Wars is in that category as Marvel where you come for the characters. Yeah. I would say Indiana Jones is a little bit different. But they
built those characters up so you'll always see the same people play those characters.
You're right.
Whereas in these Marvel movies, they're not building people up. They're just replaceable.
I can see that. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, that comes to that. Well, that comes to the argument of T'Challa. Recast them. Some people are that's
the very next movie. They said, "Hey, don't worry about it. We got another male Black Panther for you guys later. Yeah. Don't worry about it."
And also, I want to say this kind of nasty. Some of the themes I've heard about Black Panther after, like it's Latin Panther. Like we just made way for the Mexicans and whatever. I'm like,
wait, what?
We don't gain. I just want to make this clear to the Normans who are coming in and thinking everything's like something else.
Yeah.
While it was the studio's decision to make Namor and his people like Mexicans and Latinos and all that stuff, like that was the studio's choice. Namor and Wakanda, they beef in the comics like for real. And
they have to.
More importantly, we don't really lose or gain any territory in the real world for those decisions. Yeah. That's not our shit. So
That's not how that works.
That's not how that works. You're not losing. We're not partnering up. Like this is
supposed to be our movie.
Like just watch the movie, guys.
I know that.
Don't make it something else.
I saw that very early on when the casting was announced.
Yeah,
and I remember early what I saw. It was a picture of all the cast in regular clothes, at least the starting cast. And it was Namora and Namor, and they had them on there. And I seen a comment that was like, "The fuck's up with all this." They ain't black. I thought it was Black Panther. Fucking 2 out of 10.
Like, yo, calm the fuck down. Like,
this is where it starts. They come taking our jobs.
I mean,
see, we learned so much from the other side, and now we act just like them.
I wouldn't put it that close.
They took our jobs. They took our jobs.
I'm not saying it's completely that, but
are they wrong if they're right?
You just like just a flip flop.
We're not going there. We're not going there.
Just a Chris Hemsworth.
But for real, I do think
are they wrong because they did?
I do think they have a point. I do think they all have a point, though.
Yeah, it's studios' decisions to not fund these movies. Like you don't get, and no studio is gonna fund a original IP action that's not established. Right.
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of people complaining that it's very hard. A big studio is not funding a horror movie like they used to, right? And that's why they have to go to some of these places like Blumhouse and other places that gives them, like A24 that gives them that opening, right?
Yeah.
Or as the internet tried to pawn off, the underground.
Yeah.
Saying that, this is where they have to go to make those type of movies made. And it's true. Everywhere, somewhere, all at once would never have been made.
If it wasn't for A24.
By
Everything
Fuck no.
everywhere.
True.
Yeah.
And it's still like with being the better film compared to like
I think it's the best movie of this year.
Yeah,
It's
great.
the best multiverse movie.
It is the best multiverse.
It's not like Doctor Strange tried to do a multiverse movie.
Get off Doctor Strange.
That movie was
You come
whack.
for us, boy, you come for him.
The movie was whack. Multiverse of Madness was whack.
Let it
Compared
go.
to what?
How about you just let it go?
You're
Compared
right.
to
You're
what?
right. I will.
Compared to what?
No, you
to,
won't.
compared to what?
Yeah.
Love and Thunder.
The only example that you have.
You comparing it to Love. That's crazy.
That
show was a masterpiece.
What is it?
Whack.
Whack? Was it whack compared to the other movie that dealt with multiversal madness, which was Everything Everywhere All at Once? Pales in comparison.
And
Pales in
Spider-Verse.
That was
Spider-Verse.
yeah.
Spider-Verse, garbage.
Spider-Verse was garbage?
No, it's not. Spider-Verse is one of the best movies I've ever
What
made.
the fuck are you talking
I was
about?
gonna
It's one of
say.
the best. It's one of the best.
Slap
and
me.
it's a
Say
great
that
movie.
shit with
It's
a
great movie.
straightforward.
Spider-Verse is a great movie, but
I don't listen. We all have our opinions.
Doctor Strange 2 was not a good movie.
Do you?
I mean,
I
That's
didn't
your
care for it.
It was
I
fine.
didn't care for it.
It wasn't a good movie.
I don't listen. I'm not a Doctor Strange guy, but reading this and then watching
feel you,
that
Scorsese.
movie, it's like
I feel you, Tarantino.
And about the
Anthony Mackie.
about the Scorsese and
Quentin
Tarantino thing. He says, this is like they only get hired hitmen. You're not supposed to know them. They make the movie. They tell them how to do it and put it out.
yeah.
Like, but Ryan Coogler made Black Panther. Like,
Exactly.
you can stand out because that's your
but
guy.
that's the exception.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, how many-
but don't you agree that Quentin Tarantino would be another one?
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino would have that pull.
And,
Absolutely.
and Scorsese, if he ever did it, he would be another one,
Yeah.
and another one, and another one.
But-
Like, you can do that.
But I think there's a reason. I think maybe something in the background tells me that there's a known thing that they're not going to go for this type of directors. You know
Yeah,
what
I mean,
Maybe
I
there's
get
something
you.
like that.
There's
how
certainly
many-
if it's not, there's certain people and there's certain stories that they're trying to tell, and you're just not going to let Tarantino
You're not
get in the
gonna-
way
yeah,
of it
you're not
to
gonna
show feet 8 million times,
Yeah.
or say the N word 8 million times.
You going to tell me you don't want Storm to do either one of those things?
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
What?
that's,
story for another time.
that's probably why Namor got nerfed. All right. That's
Yeah.
probably why Namor got nerfed.
Namor is 5'6",
took
and speaking as a short king,
Wait, no, we were 5'6"?
Namor is short as fuck.
Yeah, just short of shit.
He was short as fuck.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's an indigenous Mexican. They're not very tall. No, they're
But
not.
that dude,
They're
dude's
compact, so they
hilarious.
can hide in the bush.
That's how they get to Wakanda undetected.
But he had height where it counted, but
Where
they took it
when he found a woman,
Dick.
with his
Yeah, there you
penis with the little feathers on
that shit
it.
was heavy.
We
They
fought.
had to edit it out.
We saw the feathered serpent in the promotion. No picture.
Yeah, man.
And then somebody in Disney was like, whoa.
Whoa.
You know there's kids in that theater, right? They just have
Let's take
Holy
it down.
shit.
Let's take
just
it
a
down.
fucking whomper just
It's
sitting there.
cuckoo can, not cuckoo cock. Put that shit away.
That's hilarious. No, but like, yeah, I just feel like that was a bygone era where you
What,
could make movies
Namor's
like
dick?
that. Well, no, that era is just beginning. Okay? According to the internet.
Yeah.
But no, it's just
The
a bygone
siren
era.
song calls.
It's like it's
when
a,
his dick whistles and that's a siren song.
It just
and according to the internet, Shuri's all over it.
yeah.
I'm like that's
What?
That's wild, guys.
Wait, really?
If anything, Shuri was giving very gay in that movie. I just did not see her attracted to. I thought she'd go with Riri before Namor. Honestly, like that's just not even. I didn't even.
I can see them try to play that angle though.
Of course, I see it too. Why not?
Shuri is in love with her work.
Yeah.
Okay,
Straight
that's
up.
all she cares
And
about.
she about to get that work.
That work.
it.
That yeah.
Stop.
I almost said something.
Stop it. Also,
yeah.
like, and also like when it
As
comes
a
to, like,
Disney princess.
So his name was Cock.
Yeah, at the stroke of 12.
Stop making me laugh. It hurts.
I was gonna say like since we're on like
Hold on, you wanted to get your final thoughts. Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. Like, I feel like we're complaining about. Well, they're complaining about two different like markets. The actors are not involved in this shit because they're Normans, so they don't see how big it is outside of their. You know, they think they're gonna get another role like Schwarzenegger and all those other guys.
Let me tell you, Simu Lee, you're not.
Nah, I'm sorry.
You're not.
No, I'm sorry. You're cool, but you're not them.
Yeah.
You're not them, and you're not going to be playing Shang-Chi. You're Shang-Chi in that role.
forever.
Yeah. Shang-Chi is not you.
Exactly.
You're Shang-Chi.
That's how it goes. And that's how I'm going to, approach it, and how I'm going to see you, and how everyone would see you. Because when you're pulling from our shit, that's what we come to see. Like, we're not going to just recognize you. That's how that goes. And I think that to bemoan that, because you're not, Hollywood doesn't want to make movies that are original. Like, but that's been going on for what, the last how many years?
20,
like forever?
20, 30 years.
Why the fuck is it Marvel's fault? They picked a winning strategy.
They go with where the money's at.
Exactly. And just because it's our shit
it's
right now,
our fault.
that's not our, like, we're seeing the shit that we never thought we would see. Like, so of course we're going to buy into that. But to say that that's like a lesser version of like film or whatever, because it's not like 4 white guys saying the N-word and beating up on like other Italians, I just don't see how like there's room for everybody here. You don't have to,
It's really.
I like those movies too.
I get where
Casino, still. Scarface, still. Fucking Carlito's Way, still. But like, we can have other shit. Like, there's superhero movies now too. Like, they're not lesser. That's just weird to say that. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all I had.
I agree, like, completely. Like, and it's hard for me, and maybe I can't. Every time they complain and stuff, I look up and I'm like, shut up, because it's like you're complaining from your high horse, from your castle in the sky, because you're so successful and everything. Even though people around that same time was doing your thing and it failed because you're just the exception. You did it. Okay, not everyone's gonna be like you guys. Sorry.
Right.
And like, I guess moving on, like, Quentin Tarantino also said, like, I guess he's working on his final film.
Hold on, I thought we all got final thoughts on this whole thing.
Oh, sure, sorry.
You could have just rolled into it, but yes, go on.
No, because I agree with them. Why not say something now? Because when is it going to be a problem? Because it's been 10, 15 years since we've been doing the superhero movie craze. So
it's not a craze.
So the superhero movie
Phenomenon.
Yeah, phenomenon. So if it's the exact same landscape another 15, 20 years from now, when will it be a problem?
Well,
no, it's final thoughts.
Oh, right.
Because at some point in time, don't you want to act and be known for doing things like your way and not, hey, you didn't stick to character.
Carlito's Way.
You didn't stick to how it was over here. There's no real room for like interpretation.
Yeah, and I think
you see how mad people get when you stray from the source material.
Yeah, and to add on to that, I think it's starting to be felt the same way in the comics industry. Stephanie Williams, who did Trial of Magneto and a couple other things, was in a Cerebral podcast, and she had gotten praise from Chris Claremont, and one of his biggest concerns is that I'm kind of it's like, I wish that these creators would get the freedom that I had in the 80s to do whatever you want. But nowadays, you got to tie in here. You got to follow up the tie-in that came up from behind you, right? Mm-hmm. So and then you got to be aware of where this universe is going. So you're constrained into doing this thing.
You can't deviate.
And I can see where that would become, especially with somebody like Scorsese that needs 20 million takes of walking up the stairs, or just somebody opening up a door, or Tarantino needs just 3 hours of just driving down the lane. I can see where that, if I'm in that creative area, these are my biggest this is my biggest grudge or hate nowadays.
I feel you on that.
Even Christian Bale said when he was doing gore that it was the most monotonous thing he ever did in Hollywood his entire career.
I mean, it showed on screen.
It really did show.
Right back to Love and Thunder.
And he took the job, so.
Yeah,
he did.
Money's money.
Right, but like then,
I'm gonna take the money, but I will complain.
It's weird to take a job and then like, I don't like it here. You knew it was not your And you did Batman. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but Batman.
But that was with Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Nolan and Taika Waititi.
Batman still had
has a
set
difference.
pieces.
I mean, yeah,
Batman still had set pieces.
Huge difference.
One had set pieces, and one made him go places and do things, while the other one was literally in one room.
What is a set piece?
Look,
ridiculousness.
I just hope these multi-million-dollar directors, actors, creators, or what have you, we can complain about this all day, but at the end of the day, it's a studio problem and an audience problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm not sure how to disrupt that, but the disruption needs to happen, or we're gonna complain about this again the next.
The disruption is happening.
Yeah. The answer is just respect animation and watch it, because that's all these Marvel movies are. They're glorified cartoons. That's all they are. They're glorified cartoons.
Shut him up. Turn his mic off.
I'm right.
He's right. That's all CGI.
True.
Your answer is not working. Find a different answer.
I mean, my answer is not working. It never happened.
You can say it.
It never happened.
Then it's not working. You keep saying the answer is this, and then
all they do is dance around the solution, and they're like, "Hey, we did it. Do you respect animation now? No, this is live action. Oh, okay, you don't know the difference.
I like that place that you took it with bringing in the whole comics thing, as far as following a formula now, and there's a little less room for creativity, and that says something, because those guys, they did have creativity to essentially make the machine whatever they want. Whatever they wanted. These guys now, they have to follow a structure, but sometimes that structure is working out in our favor if you're reading shit like X-Men, right?
Yeah.
But if you're someone who's trying to get into the Avengers, it's a little harder.
Yeah, but at the same time,
what's going on?
At the same time, as a creator, when does it become shift work?
Yeah, it's that. Listen, as a creative who wants to do these things, I get it. I don't want to become part of the machine, and I totally get their opinions to go vocal and do all that shit. I do. I get that. No one wants to work this hard to get this responsibility and get this clout, and then have to subjugate to making whatever the fuck, whatever they tell you to make.
Yeah,
that's just not how it's supposed to go. But I think there are lanes where they can go, and they clearly have made for themselves, that they don't need these people. They can go, they can go against the grain. How many movies has Nicolas Cage made in the last decade?
Enough.
That he's just making those. He's just being in those movies. People are seeing that shit too, apparently.
Isn't that the thing that they're talking about? Because you're going to see Nicolas Cage. Wouldn't that be weird if you're going to see literal Thor in these same scenarios?
Yeah, like you're going for Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, of course.
That's I think that's their biggest gripe, is that you don't build anybody up anymore to be able to stand off on their own.
Well, shit, stop playing superheroes. I don't know what else to tell them. That's if you want to be seen as Anthony Mackie doing whatever the fuck, then you need to do more Alter Carbon shit or whatever. But if
because that worked out.
Yeah, because that series was amazing. Yeah, that series was amazing.
I think we're all good to move on.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Let's stick with the fucking Marvel. Blade got a new director, Jan Demanged. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
What he do?
He is
some episodes of Lovecraft Country and anything else, Jamal?
That's all that's the one that really stands out to me.
I know, I saw not a lot. I'll say that, not a lot.
Here goes Marvel proving Tarantino.
Anyway,
shift work.
Who was Blade's first director? I don't know if anybody knows that, or
I can look it up real quick.
Or what he was doing, or what he did before.
He wasn't that much either, if I'm correct. It wasn't
The movie was bomb.
What?
That movie was bomb. I love that movie. The first Blade movie was great.
I think they're talking about the first one that walked the
first director.
Yeah, the first director.
Not the first director, but the one who was attached to.
Bassam Tariq.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anything?
I'm looking.
Yeah. Because honestly, it feels like more Bashama Ali's movie than anyone else, because he's I'm pissed off of this shit. Hurry up.
I like he's I got other movies to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
But if anything, moving to a guy who was involved with directing episodes of Lovecraft Country is a better move overall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he directed Mogul Mowgli, Ghost of Sugarland, Mogambo, a lot of stuff you've never seen.
Gotcha. So
I mean, okay,
so,
but he had like, well, you talk about their first director, right?
Yeah.
Okay, talking about.
so in my opinion, I feel like somebody who's worked on a series with almost exclusively black folks,
Yeah.
like probably a better bet as far as Blade goes, because I mean, I just feel like David S. Goyer, the first Blade movie,
Yeah.
they were so close to a lot of stuff. They did stuff really, really fucking well.
Mm-hmm.
They made Blade as a character just like ring the fuck out. But there are elements that are missing that a black director would be able to, have some.
Be able to underline like.
Like I can put that in there too.
So
Like,
the biggest thing that Jan has directed is, like I said, one episode of Lovecraft Country.
goddamn, just one.
White Boy Rick,
Hey,
and a movie called 71,
Cool.
and Top Boy. A couple episodes of Top Boy.
Um,
So again,
this is him proving himself now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The Proving Grounds project.
Opportunity.
Either A, he's gonna fight against the grain, or B, he's gonna fall in line.
he's not gonna fight against
He
the
didn't have
man.
enough power. He didn't have enough
Newsflash.
clout.
He's like,
Newsflash.
no, this is the biggest thing he's ever done. He's not
Yeah.
gonna fight against the grain.
Newsflash.
Right.
He's gonna fall right in line. Which
Which
if the formula works, the formula works. Hey,
Do what you gotta do.
We're
But
talking about different things.
we just don't want. No, I'm not gonna mention it again. But
No, I don't think we could ever get that combination again. That was just one guy feeling himself. No, two guys feeling himself, and then one of them tried to throw the other
And
one.
Marvel
under
was
the
like,
bus.
you know what? Do what you want.
Do you know who I would love to see come back to one of the superhero movies?
What?
Guillermo del Toro.
Please.
I don't know if he would have the time to do that with all the shit that he's trying to get up and going, but it would be pretty cool to see him come back do a
Doctor Strange movie.
If he did a fucking Doctor Strange,
Oh man, he would kill the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Man, this shit I just read too.
yeah.
Oh lord.
Do you think he would fight with them to use more practical effects versus CGI?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Shit would be
Guillermo del Toro and
expensive.
practical effects kind of go hand in hand.
That comes with the that comes with the package.
That shit would be expensive as fuck.
You know, speaking of practical effects, James Wan and Blumhouse are gonna have a baby. They're coming together. They're
What's
in
the
a
baby
relationship now.
What's his baby?
Um,
Because I like it.
Blum Wan,
Blumwan.
Blom,
Blum?
Blom. So they're gonna come and make
Homunculus?
B movies together, B horror movies together to make a B plus movie.
Underground. All right.
Sure.
You know, okay, you can't really say underground because these movies, as not as good as they are, they're profitable.
Yeah.
Horror movies are
Yeah.
hella profitable because they take nothing to make and they make hella profit from nothing. They like, here you go, here's $20,000, make a fucking horror movie. Ooh,
I mean,
shit,
that's-
and it works.
Here's $20K. Here's my garage. Make it work.
That's the move.
Exactly.
Hey, that's
And
it.
and
That's how you come up.
Yeah, and then all the rest of it is just marketing. If you market it and like, oh, it's the scariest movie ever, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, they got me with the other shit. Smile, they got me with that.
They got you.
They got your ass.
All the previews, like, oh shit, it's the scariest movie ever. People throwing popcorn.
Yeah.
With the green light.
the green. Oh, the fucking.
Yeah, a little night vision shit.
the
They're
night
like,
vision.
they're throwing popcorn. I'm like, oh fuck, it's a B movie. It's a vibe.
You're like, shut up. It's not that scary. Holy fuck.
Yo, no, it was not. It was not.
I just want to know, like, I'm sad about this, honestly, because they used to like go. That means we used to get two times the amount of like horror movies a year because of James Wan and Blumhouse. But now they're just going to be coming together. They're going to make more movies. They're just
How do you know that? They might make.
I
You might make even more.
You may-
It's not
I-
like
I
they're all
hope
working
so.
together.
I hope so.
I hope so. Like, but
I
in
hope
my
not.
brain,
So do I. I hope not.
I hope that now that they came together, they can laser focus one bad movie at half the speed that they usually both put them out. All right, so
No.
it's like refined. Okay,
Refined
It's
shit.
Distilled.
mode the shit.
distilled. It's
Yeah,
distilled
distilled-
Blumhouse. All right,
distilled
we don't need it. We
Blumhouse.
don't need more of it. We need it distilled.
No,
okay?
we need more.
We need a
You're right.
concentration of it. We don't
No.
need more of it.
We need
Like
we need
Malignant?
more.
Like Malignant.
Yeah,
That was a good Malignant.
malignant.
That was a good. That was a good
Malignant
concept.
I need
balls.
more.
Right?
I need more movies like Megan.
Oh
Right?
yeah, we're
That's-
seeing that.
oh,
right?
definitely we're seeing that
seeing
together.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I need to.
If she
Wait,
didn't
the
dance in that
dancing?
trailer, you wouldn't watch it. If she didn't dance
But
in
she
the trailer,
did.
you wouldn't
So,
watch it.
but she did. So now,
She did.
now here I am.
She
I gotta
did.
see all the weird doll movies. Okay, I like Chucky. You know, so I gotta watch this too. And
All right, Chucky. Then he got too PC for me. He got a little too woke for me.
too woke. The director is gay. Shut up.
Exactly.
Look. You just got a little sloppy, you know. Sometimes you do some sloppy shit.
Sloppy wokeness? Is that what?
Sloppy wokeness.
Yeah, sloppy wokeness. All right, they have their best intentions, and they just don't do.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Look, some people do some dumb shit. Okay,
I don't think you know. What do you? No, I'm just saying. Like, what do you mean?
what sloppy wokeness?
He doesn't know what he means.
I'm talking about when it comes to Chucky.
When it comes to Chucky being sloppy,
What do you?
The
you
show
think
is a little.
is Chucky clean?
Oh, you watched the show?
Is Chucky not
yeah.
sloppy?
The show's a little.
Are the movies not sloppy?
Shut up. Okay.
Are they great?
We're done with you.
Yes.
Anyway.
He's right though. He's making valid points that you're not.
There are no points.
Oh wow.
Look, all I'm trying to say before you get over there is, like, you know, some people fuck up and they get caught making stupid mistakes.
But I
like
have heard one mistake.
like the guy who got caught doing insider trading in Sega,
Co-creator of Sonic, caught.
Yuji Naka.
Yuji Naka.
His government name is out there.
He knocked
Caught
it
your ass inside trading. You think it's American Wall Street, huh?
You think? I guess
Shame.
You thought you were a U.S. senator.
You thought you was a wolf on Wall Street, buddy.
No, sir.
You thought you were Leonardo DiCaprio.
I thought he never watched the Saturday morning Sonic cartoon. They said that's no
Saturday AM? Yeah, that's no good.
Insider. You know, remember that episode? Insider trading. That's no good.
That's my favorite episode.
I'm like,
That was
what are
it.
you
Was
talking
Tails?
about, Sonic?
It was Tails doing insider trading. He's like, "Stop it, Tails. That's no good."
I love how Sega's been in the news for like literally everything
now-
except for cooking.
They
Yeah.
Wait.
not yet exactly.
Wait.
Just you wait.
Because they had some lost porn promotion that was found last month.
Huh?
Yeah, they had some like erotic commercial, Sega. So like Sega's been in the news for everything for the past month.
Jesus. I mean, why
So
not?
who was fucking who?
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it. No, I didn't watch it.
You failed this podcast.
I did not.
I did fail.
You
I'm
used your
sorry.
platform
If you
irresponsibly.
like,
That's
me
crazy.
of all people, like if you found that shit, who do you supposed to?
He's
put
so
in?
I
mad.
got you. I got you.
I
I'm
am.
sorry.
I love
I'm
it.
sorry.
I should like he brings this up, and I should be. I thought I was on my shit, and I'm not. And I'm like,
I'm sorry.
help a brother out. Come on.
I got you, man. I got you. It's probably not like what you were thinking anyway.
They probably not. Oh no,
Probably not what you're thinking, like in
course
the
not.
slightest. What is he thinking? What is he cooking? Who
You
knows?
don't need to know what I'm thinking.
Who
Is
knows?
it a Tails butt plug?
No, it's not. And at the same time, you don't need to look far to find that.
It's there.
And don't act like it
like
repulses you either.
you'll find that shit without looking for it.
got three.
Like, you know how a kid will draw something and they want to show you it? That's these people who make the Sonic porn. Like, they draw something and they're like so proud of it, they'll put it online and you'll accidentally find it.
Accidentally find it. I like
You know,
that.
like real shit. Like, you walk
I've never
outside.
accidentally found it.
I've never accidentally found any porn. I was looking for it.
Nah, man.
Bullshit. No, you haven't.
I'll get on the
come
I'll get
up.
on the socials or whatever, and just randomly they'll be, hey, guess who like this? I don't know, but they're not about to be on my friends list anymore. What is it? Oh, look, it's a picture of Tails in a diaper.
Are you?
And he's pregnant.
So you know people who like
Wait. Is
Sonic
this
and
on
Tails and diapers?
by socials? Do you mean Twitter?
He means his friends
No,
on socials.
no. This was years ago for Facebook when I was in Purdue.
Oh, years ago.
Oh, damn.
So it didn't
They-
happen yesterday or last month.
No, there was a special guy who used to come into the game room with a laptop.
Special guy.
And when this is my polite way of saying it. And he used to come into the game room and he would bring his laptop. His laptop would have like Mugen and other random games on it, and he would plug it up and we'll play.
Okay.
But the thing is, when he plugged it up, his screensaver was a naked Sally Acorn. His wallpaper.
Was she spread eagle or
Yes.
what's going on here? Give us some details.
And he
Wow.
did like
Roast beef?
he would do that. Like, he would plug it in. He would plug it into the TV, and this 30-inch TV would show this, this acorn pussy. All right. And he just like nothing was wrong.
And he looked around like, say
no,
something.
He didn't look around like
Oh, he
say
didn't?
something. He just grabbed what he needed to grab and put it into his laptop. And if anyone said anything, he said, "Huh, you're just not free like me."
Wow. And he's
That's
right.
true freedom. That's
That
true
is-
freedom.
That is true.
That is what the forefathers fought for.
It is.
Naked Sally Acorn, spread eagle.
That's right.
He
Why not?
he must have loved.
Tell me she still had the shoes on. Oh,
what shoes?
The royal roast
boots.
beef, the boots, the big blue boots.
tell me she still had the boots on.
That's true. She had the boots on.
If you don't have the boots on, it's
I
not.
forgot she had everything covered. She had everything covered besides what needed to be covered. She had the jacket, open jacket, and boots.
She had the vest and boots. My favorite 1-2 combo.
The only naked female character. Well, next
so-
to Bunny, I guess.
So insider trading.
What?
So
Is he
insider
facing
trading.
any repercussions for
Yes.
this?
Well,
No.
probably, of course, he's facing repercussions.
He got
you,
caught.
you know a lot of these stories. They read it, they tell you the amount that was stolen, and they keep it pushing. You know,
Boo.
that's what they do. I could tell you the amount.
Oh, tell us, please.
Let him do it.
Honestly, I was happy it wasn't anything worse. So
Yeah, I mean,
it could have easily been
for these
worse.
Sega cats, thank God. Yeah,
It could have easily
yeah.
been like
It
It
could've
was
been-
about
it could've been Blizzard bad.
162,000 shares of a company called Aiming, and it was worth about 47.2 million yen.
no yen. That's not a lot.
Oh,
That's $47,000.
that's broke shit. Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, that's you got 47.
Don't you do that?
I mean, if you got
I'm-
that, I would be like, okay, that's.
I mean, but this is the co-creator of Sonic.
Okay.
You think Sonic is worth $47,000?
That
Do you think
man,
he were not worth at least
man-
that? Wrong with you?
he made what a factory worker makes a year.
Yeah.
2 years.
I make it. Shut up. That reminded me about my pay.
That's one day working with Pokemon.
Wow.
That's one day.
What? Oh no! Shut the fuck.
That's Pokemon.
That's Game Shark money.
Yeah.
Game Freak money.
That's Game Freak money right there. All right, that's not even Game Freak money. All right, they piss that money away. All right, they make that money alone with Pikachu plushies an hour.
Yeah,
And my man lost his whole career over it.
Yikes.
should have learned from Nancy and them
Yes.
heavies.
Yeah.
You invested into your boobs.
That's right. Nancy's getting up while she can. Who would have thought all it took was an assassination attempt?
Yeah,
Jesus. Right? Nancy Pelosi
Nancy Pelosi.
Oh.
and her husband.
yeah, she's stepping down.
It's that boring thing
Oh,
called
good.
politics that no one wants to pay attention to because it's garbage.
I pay attention, but then I immediately forget because
It's
if
okay.
I remember, I'll be sad.
It's okay.
It-
You,
it's
you
okay.
never had
It's okay.
you never had a choice in it, regardless. So
I never did,
in any of it.
and never will.
Blow it all down.
So yeah.
But I guess since we're slowing down, we should do the thing and talk about. We lost another one a week ago, right? Yeah, a week ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another one of our childhood heroes has finally reached the end of their journey. And we say goodbye to Jason David Frank. He
The green
is
Power
and
Ranger.
was the green, white, black Power Ranger.
He
Red.
was Power
He was also
Rangers.
red.
Hey, he
And the
was
red Power Ranger.
Rangers.
Yes, he
Okay?
he was the morphing grid.
Yeah.
He was.
He was the Shatter Grid. He was Dragon. Rest in peace to
Yeah.
Jason David Frank.
It's just really weird because I just this year I told like my friend was she called me and she told me like yeah I'm just driving by and I saw that comic book place that so the Green Power Rangers signing shit. I'm like, go there. Wait, is he still doing it? Yeah. I'm like, do it, please.
They
Go there,
were
please.
driving past.
They were driving past and decided to call me about it.
I'm glad they called you about it, but at the same time, hey man, you gotta have a sit down. Who is this child?
Don't
Normans.
Who is this child?
don't worry. Look, we'll talk about it after.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm not gonna
Yes,
call
I'm
them
trying
out
to
like
dox
that.
Clarence.
Yeah, I'm not trying to dox, but
I was trying to do something.
Oh my God.
I love it.
but like, yeah, she went there and was able to, she stand in line for me though. So she made up, she got there, she got me a signed picture of him in the Green Ranger outfit.
You have no
And-
idea how jealous I am because I'll never have an opportunity now.
It's okay. You can buy it off eBay or something
I
for
mean,
$1 million,
All right.
$1,000. Let's be honest.
Never will have a signed dragon dagger.
Damn, that's crazy.
he was
How
signed.
selfish of me.
And
like that you did
and
that.
then right now,
Years.
right now you won't be able to find a dragon dagger.
Because them things,
Anywhere.
them things gone.
Yeah.
And them things about to get expensive.
They are, and
Because, who would have thought, Scorsese, that people come for the character?
I mean,
who would have thought?
yeah, that just doesn't happen these days.
No, the thing is, he didn't complain that people didn't come for the character. He's like, why do they only come for the character?
because bitch.
I know, because it's money. But yeah, it was, I just back to back, like after Kevin Conroy, like now Jason, and I heard, like, I wasn't sure if it was true or not because there was all kinds of these talks saying like, did he let himself go? And he did.
Yeah, I saw a video on Facebook. It was crazy. Couldn't
Yeah.
watch the rest of it.
Check on people because you never know.
Please, say hi to your friends, text your people that haven't been talked to in a while. You never know. So
They say, hey, man, what's up? And they say, nothing much. And you say, cool, just checking on you. And you send a heart. And that's it. That's your job.
Is that it? That ain't clearance.
Yeah.
All right.
It's that easy. Send a heart.
But it was like this. Like, but the way, I mean, if it happened like it did, there was no stopping. Like, because it was after a fight with his ex or something like that, and they were in a hotel room. He went to his hotel room and he locked the door, and that was it.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
I would like to lighten the load by asking, what was your favorite Jason David Frank
Product?
Yeah, what was your favorite appearance as him? As a anything, like not
was-
necessarily Power Rangers, but
I mean,
period.
unfortunately, it was probably only Power Rangers. I haven't seen him do anything else.
Did you like him as a Green Ranger, White Ranger?
Martial artist.
That's what I'm asking you here.
Green. I didn't. I know he's a martial artist, and I did not see his MMA days. But no, I prefer him as the OG Green Power Ranger. When he came in as the White Ranger, I was very disappointed, especially the fact that I knew that became the end of Jason's reign. Like that was it. Like he was instead of becoming, because he used to be like, he's the bad boy with his own Zord and stuff.
Yeah, that slick back ponytail.
Yeah,
Talking shit to Kimberly.
Talking game.
Had those wide ass fucking tank tops.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. What do the kids say? Riz.
Yeah.
I don't know what the kids say.
Yeah.
That sounds nasty.
Why are we still having children?
Where'd you get that from?
Yeah, we should
Your
stop.
niece?
Huh?
Did you get that from your niece?
I'll be damned. My niece talks like that.
She probably already does.
No. But she knows the terminology. It was someone else. Someone else told me. It was a past coworker. My buddy Mike. He told me about it.
Oh, okay.
He keeps me hip to all the
lingo.
The stupid Twitch lingo, because they're too fucking stupid to make decent. To just steal from us, steal from black folk again. They try to make their own.
Oh,
lingo.
they will and do.
No, they do. But when they try to make new stuff, that you get weird things like no shot.
Yeah.
What?
No shot.
The fuck is no shot?
Like there's no shot that happened. Like no shot.
There's like no fucking way. There's no way that happened. That's what that means. No shot. Yeah.
Yes.
No one
Yeah.
says no shot that happened.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Look at me. Look
They
at
do.
me.
No, I'm just saying, but no
Look at
one
me.
cool.
Bro,
That's not cool.
Bro.
That's not cool lingo.
they do say it.
But
Either way, listen.
yeah, what about everyone else?
Yeah, I think my favorite was the White Ranger. I don't care what everyone says.
Damn.
That fucking,
The talking
that fit
dagger?
that fit was sick.
When he came
Sick
down
as
like
fuck.
a ethereal angel from the white portal.
And in the movie, when he had the all white fucking ninja fit,
Oh, the clan outfit.
That, that
movie
all
was
white
fucking-
I
Yeah,
mean, it
trim.
looked like milk.
You look like milk.
My man looked like silk. He said,
It looked like a
Silk milk.
boo just running around, just smacking everybody.
man, that gold trim.
There's a special place for spite in my heart when Tommy became the Red Ranger, because for sibling rivalry, it was I could never have the Red Ranger, and then when he became the Red Ranger, and I was always a Tommy fan, I just got to look at my brother and go, say something. Say something. Now the Red Ranger's mine this time. Red Ranger's mine this
my
time.
God. Get tired.
Yeah. Fiddle number 2. That's right. Second in command.
And that was the episode that made the Red Ranger go down a path of crime and drug abuse.
Yeah.
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 It
So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Knowing that.
It's morphin' time.
is more.
Wow.
It is.
love it.
It's funny. Like the reason why he came back as the White Ranger in the actual storyline of the Super Sentai, the Green Ranger died. One, he was the brother of the Red Ranger, and then they killed him, and he died. And and then the White Ranger, some random other motherfucker.
Yeah, but we're in America.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah,
they continue
We out here with Tommy. We ride with Tommy.
Ride with Tommy.
Right.
I
He
forgot.
does have a final project coming out with Bat in the Sun, which is the Lord Drakon movie, The White Ranger or something like
He's
that.
been working on that shit for
Apparently, it's in post production.
Fuck. Okay, I know they definitely gonna push that.
Now,
Now.
now, unfortunately, thanks to Vin Diesel, you can keep that, that bloodshot shit. But when it comes to my favorite Jason David Frank anything, it was that when he versed
The Bat in
Ryu.
the Sun.
I like the Ryu shit. When he versed Ryu, that was like a live video.
Oh, you talking about the live act, like the little short?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
sure. I was
I've
like,
seen
that's cool.
That's the Bat in the Sun. The same.
I know them. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I was like,
I
that-
know them.
I know that company.
That was sick as fuck.
It was.
That really
They
cool.
got his ass, put them on the outfit and everything.
And it looked really good. It looked
Yeah.
really good. And it was nice seeing him in his element, his favorite element, like he likes to be
Green
in.
Ranger. Yeah.
You can keep that MMA shit too. Like that just wasn't the best outing.
I remember that was a meme for like a second. Like they show a picture of him. He had these big ass arms and shit. Like, yeah, make fun of him for being a Ranger. I dare you. I double dog you.
And they did.
Who would ever do something so silly to make fun of a Power Ranger? They're heroes.
They did actually.
Yeah.
They clowned the fuck out of him for that.
They did.
He's like, I got a turret on my back because I'm a Power Ranger. He said that shit. I felt that. Yeah, like it was an interview.
Oh shit.
But yeah, like obviously my man means a lot to the community and the culture, around Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And he will be missed. Mm-hmm. So.
And like if you're looking for something to revitalize your like Power Ranger love and everything, I suggest watching or listening to the Power Ranger audio drama. I've been listening to it for a few years now, and it goes from like the beginning and onward and stuff, and it takes like quotes from like the grid and all this and the actual show and everything. And at first it follows the grid, but then it starts going off to its own thing. It's really good. It's high production. It's free. It's if you want to like revitalize your love for it and everything without having to watch the show, but actually have like a story, like a consistent like serious story and everything. Watch it.
There's also the last voice project that Jason David Frank did after Rangers, and that's Power Rangers Battle for the Grid.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
the game.
The fighting game. He did voice, Lord Draken, the Green Ranger.
He did.
Yeah.
I need to play that game.
With that being said, that's pretty much all we had on the docket. So time to move on to comic book review.
Let's talk about these paperbacks.
Let's fucking go. I think we had a good week. All right. I think we had a good week. I liked most of what I read, and we'll start with something we've seen, I feel like, a million times. Clarence has brought it up. From Boom, Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. Jason Aaron, what you think?
Boom.
This is Jason Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh man, then I hate to say it like this.
Who's
Avengers guy.
Jason Aaron is responsible for doing the best Thor run of all time?
Best good Thor run, really good Thor run.
That recent Thor run?
No, that was Donny Cates.
Okay.
Before that, it was Jason Aaron, and then he also did.
That was a Gore run, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a Gore run.
Oh.
So yeah, he's got some prestige on his name.
He did Gore. He did. Come on, Brain, don't you dare say that. Jane Foster as Thor.
Yeah,
he did the arc before that too. Like he did Thor for a good long while.
Yeah, he carried on Thor for a while.
Didn't he do Hulk too?
He might have.
I didn't read Hulk at the time, so.
But Jason Aaron, he's a great writer.
Yeah, pretty good.
But this book is a little it's a little stale. It's a story that we've seen a million times before, as you said, and I don't think it does too much to separate itself from the other variations that we've seen.
Yeah. More Teen Angst than you could shake a stick at.
Oh,
yeah,
bro.
I got it from the fucking. I didn't read it. I just kind of skimmed through it, and Jesus.
Yeah, the cover is like pretty much. I'm surprised I didn't get it before, but it's giving My Chemical Romance. It's giving.
Yeah, it has the fucking cover and everything.
Yeah, I'm like,
the mask
shit,
kissing each other. Yeah,
I just saw Jason Aaron and picked it up.
I honestly, I'm in the minority here. I actually liked it. I thought it was endearing and stuff. Like
okay.
with I thought, and it got a chuckle out of me here and there and stuff.
Well, take us away. What did you like about it? Like what's the story giving?
What did you like about it?
I like its simplicity. I don't think it's the best number one, but I feel like there is something more there that they have to show and stuff. But I'm like I said, like sometimes you just need like a good here's the enthusiastic guy and the cynical mean girl and stuff, and put them together and see what happens. I'm hoping they prove me wrong, prove us wrong and stuff with where the story is going and stuff. But we'll just have to see. But I didn't think it was all around terrible and everything. I would pick up a number 2 at least to check out to see if, especially if it's from your guy, maybe he just need to get this out so he can get to that good stuff.
Yeah, maybe this is just like a rough, rocky start for it.
Yeah, but
there's only so many ways to start this thing.
It's true. I mean, exactly. It does take that same setting that, of course, we have seen before. We've read a few on this podcast. End of the world, weird shit's happening.
Last House on the Lake.
Last House.
Here are the vaults.
Yeah.
Human in Vault.
Fucking any We Live type deal.
Yeah.
At the end, where they're just like the stakes are bad for us.
Yeah. Exactly.
We get it. Like they deal exclusively in this lane.
So I guess we just have to see the world that's being built here.
Yeah.
What his post-apocalyptic world looks like.
And I hope, like, because right now it's solely on the back of these characters. I just hope they get more. They do flesh them out to be a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Put some salt on these beef sticks. See some flavor.
Speaking of salt on beef sticks,
What?
Chroma from Image #1. Take it away.
Yeah, take
So-
it away.
It was a weird little book that I didn't know where they were going. They introduced this concept of a demon turns his back on the world, and not a demon, a king of colors turns his back to the world, and it starts eradicating humanity, much like all the other. We Live very much in the shape of We Live, but it was about color, black and white. It almost gave me like what's that book that we had to read back in like elementary school, The Catcher in the Rye, where like the colors were gone and like only one person could see colors.
Pleasant? No.
No, it was like The Catcher in the Rye or
I've
something like
seen
that.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like
I
old
read that
man's.
shit.
There's something about an old man.
The
that-
Giver?
The Giver?
The Giver. That's what it was. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I do.
I was gonna say The Outsider for some reason.
Yeah, so it has like elements drawn from there. It is this humanity or civilization on the brink of destruction. They are corralled in this city, and everything is opaque. Everything is it's covered in clay. Everything is devoid of color and joy. Even the fruit that they eat, they soak it in clay so that it doesn't have any color, because the color will attract these monsters that would kill them. So they live in just
These demons of
plain.
color.
And they introduce a character who they identify as the daughter of the King of Colors, and her only distinct feature is she has two different
Iris colors.
Iris colors.
Gotcha. Blue and
And
green?
she is demonized by it, and they try to they keep her like this sideshow thing, or they
Do
like
they like beat her weekly?
it looks like it. What the fuck? Yeah, it looks like it. So the kid, as the story develops, one of the kids that is like an altar boy to this leader, whatever it may be,
Yeah.
starts having second thoughts of what's going on. At the end of the book, he ends up freeing the girl, and it sets up a story of both of them being out in this world that they have no idea about, and with all the dangers that might come about. It sets up a pretty decent story, or a pretty decent world. Story is a little lackluster because it is a little like slow to build.
Yeah, that was my issue with it, because we've read #1s that do a great job of capturing your attention with a lot less pages.
A lot less, yeah.
So while this one was trying to build something, it was doing it a little slow. Not saying that it's bad. It's something that you would, again, give it maybe a couple more issues for it to try and see what it's trying to be right now.
Mm-hmm.
But even like the writing even looked like it was like repetitive. Like there was a lot of like things that they kept touching back on that would just be kind of like, all right, we got the gist of it the
Redundant.
first time. Yeah.
So would you say on the originality scale, this is closer to Tarantino or Scorsese when it comes to The Machine? I need to know where we're at here.
Wait, are they both in?
Should I keep reading it because it's original? What's going on here? Tell me.
I'm not going to keep reading it, so you can do whatever you want.
Who knows? Maybe we'll come back to it. Speaking of The Machine, from Marvel, Blade Vampire Nation #1. I liked it.
It was fun.
It was a cute little story.
I think for Blade that doesn't get a lot of stories coming in and out as much as the other guys do, it's nice to see him in his element
I like the
and
okay.
the thing that he deals with specifically. I like
oh,
that. No, go on.
I'm
That's
sorry.
just, I was just opening up with that.
I want to say at least in this time he's the main character.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
At least, like
That's what I mean. Like he's the prominent he's a leading figure. I didn't even know this shit was coming out. I didn't know this was not on my radar.
The only thing on the only Blade thing on the radar is the movie. That's it.
The movie, and there was supposed to be a comic with his daughter.
Oh, that's right.
Locket or something.
Yeah, something like that. Blade,
And,
Bloodlines or whatever.
This seems to be a one-off, right?
I think so because
it
it
ends.
continues in another comic that's not even this.
A Blade,
Oh,
yeah.
that's unfortunate.
I think.
Yeah, because at the very end, it says the end.
Yeah, that was it.
Because I
Yeah,
saw this book. It said, the end, and it says Blade's Adventures will continue in All Out Avengers #3. By the way, no thanks. I'm sorry. no, you got to do it here. You got to.
Yeah.
I was having fun in this
No,
Blade
like
universe.
You got to
here.
do a number 2. I don't want to read all out Avengers.
Okay, now
to get the story.
Now I'm mad. Like I knew, but then like I didn't.
Yeah, I was upset when I got to the end of it because it did paint this cool thing that I want to be more into. I want to know the Vampire Council.
Yeah.
I want to know how they set up in fucking Chernobyl. I want to know how they're developing this allegiance between having like human pets and like workers, but like treating them sort of
Right.
Or
There's
what their
a-
grand
it's a
scale
lot
even
of-
is.
yeah.
There's a lot of shit in here. There's like fundamentalists who believe that vampires shouldn't even be sharing shit, that they should just be like free range or whatever.
Vampire politics.
This is a lot of work to put into all this storytelling
To hand it off.
to just
to
say
cram
no.
into an Avengers
Yeah.
book later.
Because there's so many ways it could go. Like in my mind, I thought, oh shit, a Blade event, even if this is like a 5, there's a lot to go from.
There's so
here.
much to like discover. There's so much to explore in that thing. Like, yeah, you said the fundamentalists that, you know, they made a really good analogy. Like,
Yeah, man.
like you took all these wolves and you shoved them in a cage, and now
Exact-
you expect them to not be wolves.
It's a really interesting concept.
Yeah, like
That could, like you said, at least could have done like a 5 or something like that. I want to see this fleshed out a little bit more and explore this city now.
I don't want to share this with
Avengers.
Captain America story or
yeah, I really don't.
whatever's going on with Nighthawk, because now he's fucking prominent now.
Who?
Oh, Nighthawk, Batman.
The Batman
Wannabe.
from that.
Oh, he's still
Heroes Reborn.
around.
Yeah, he's still around. He's not going away.
They went and got him. They were like, "Oh, you're that black guy from that one event that we did. We need to fill up minorities. Get in."
You need to.
Do you
And
guys
you're like
like
a
him yet?
Batman too. It's a plus.
Do you guys like him yet?
I've been liked him, honestly. It just depends on who's drawing him. I
don't-
can't look at him.
Like him in that situation.
He is like mediocre Batman because he's like, you're just throwing this random guy in with superpower beings. Like, good luck. Like,
Right. And it's fucking
Just like
suit's
real Batman.
ridiculous.
What's he? Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like his suit's got a lot going on.
Oh, okay.
But you know, I like him, and I like.
There's a gamma ray explosion in the Avengers Tower. He would not have survived.
No.
You don't know what that suit can do.
Batman doesn't even deal with this type of shit.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
Yes, he does. Yes,
sure
I do.
Yeah, he's a Batman guy.
And Batman don't be dealing with that type of shit.
Batman does everything.
People think Batman does everything. Batman,
you're the
Batman
Batman.
pulls up.
Perception is key.
He's a
Batman pulls
guy.
up, and then Batman runs into the closet and like hides while everybody
Jamal,
gets beat up.
I like how we have both two perspectives. The one who actually reads Batman the fandom, and the people who think they know who Batman is.
Batman's eternal. Batman does
But
everything.
you know, at the same time,
the
sometimes they are both correct.
You're right.
Like they are both correct
You're
at
right.
the same. Sometimes
They are, yeah, it's true.
It be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
You know. So
The world is what you make it.
exactly. So but I
Choose your
like
reality.
having. I like having the both perspectives here. You know,
Yeah.
I add in from time to time, but it's not really my world.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Speaking of
follow me.
bats,
All right, God. But yeah, I thought it was a really cool
Yeah.
comic. I hate that it's going somewhere else
Waste the potential.
and not doing a number 2 or 3 or 4, but whatever. Sure. I mean, Blade doesn't need a comic. You can make 4 other Doctor Strange books or whatever.
the thing that kind of I found
Speaking of
hilarious. The thing that I did find hilarious is that Dracula made them recreate his castle, like to the fucking T.
Straight up. He's like,
Nailed it.
He's
The
like, I
same.
want to be like I am in Transylvania.
This
okay?
is not the stone. This is not the stone I asked for.
I want you to choose the far out hill, the
Every-
furthest one out, and then build on top. So it's big, but it's even bigger when you get there.
in dark.
And dark.
That's what I want.
Every vampire from now on, I'm gonna give him the voice of Nandor from What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to watch that
Nice.
show.
Stone Rakia, yeah.
But yeah, speaking of bats, I started to go with that segue and I went somewhere else. Batman, One Bad Day, Mr. Freeze, number 1. Greg Dungan, Matt Scalera,
And
Dave Stewart. Man,
these are cool.
what a beautiful fucking book. It gave me very much Batman the Animated Series.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
It was
really
completely
captured
that.
vibe. It just
Completely
completely
that.
captured
It also gave me like a Christmas Carol type like Like the Robin's face.
Yeah.
Like it was like button nose. Like
It was kind of adorable at the same time.
See, this is like, I'm not sure. Have we read something from this artist before?
I have. I read the Riddler one. I think I brought it up in the podcast. The Riddler one.
Okay. Because like I love how like you were saying with like how Robin looked, like the artist knows when to make hard faces hard, and the ones who soft faces or hopeful faces hopeful, and
right,
and but not lose their they stand out and they not get lost in like the darkness.
Yeah, he gets the tone. He definitely gets the tone. All the Mr. Freeze shots are T-shirts.
Yeah. Or like, posters or something.
Posters or something. All like he did a great job capturing it.
I have to say, I would as a Mr. I love Mr. Freeze. He's my favorite.
Freeze.
Yeah, he's my favorite Batman villain overall and everything. At first I wasn't like it almost lost me with them making him an abuser, basically.
A manipulator.
A control freak to a point where he's apparently fine with keeping Nora in freeze.
Hey.
Oh.
We spoiling?
Oh. I mean, we spoiled it.
Everybody knows Nora just always chilling.
Yeah, but now
like
they changed
motive,
yeah. but when I finally read the whole thing and got it as a whole, like I like it.
Me too.
It kind of also plays in like, tragedy and grief makes you do things, but like he was already at that tipping point to begin with. And it shows with what this tragedy did to him.
Yeah.
So it kind of even made a little bit more sense than him just being sad and being bad. No, he was just a bad person.
If anything, it made him more not relatable to me, but period. Because there are, maybe they're not like scientists or whatever, but there are a lot of men like that.
Yeah.
Like, you put your shit on hold, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's basically got a way where
he can
keep it on. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that
made it so much more like, okay, well that makes sense, because if he's really smart, I feel like he would have figured it out.
While reading this, I kind of laughed a little bit at it. I'm like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me this was the case the whole time, and he never did any detective work to figure it out? Okay, I guess Batman has biases.
Batman Batman cares about.
Batman was us. Like we was like, I know anyone's redeemable is Victor. He's a good guy. He just wanted to save his husband, and then he finally looks in. He was pissed. He was like, all right, let me get this fire suit on. I'm gonna beat his fucking ass.
Right, go down there and beat the shit out of him. He was talking that greasy.
Hey, Victor,
he was mad.
Hey Victor, she was right. Yeah, she was right. You didn't deserve her. Yeah,
you didn't fucking deserve her.
You didn't deserve her. Her worst diagnosis. He's like, her worst diagnosis was getting married to you. No! Like, no! Yeah.
So you can uppercut.
Hold his fucking little inhaler.
But I did, and I also like the fact, like, even at the end of the day, it still was more, there's levity to it. It was still like, they still kept the whole, like, no matter what, Victor's always based in, like, hope. Like, hopefulness. And they make sure to keep that towards the end and stuff. Not the... Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm glad that they didn't keep the whole Batman kills everybody at the end from the bad day, because these are all based off of a Killing Joke. Like did Batman kill him at the end, and the Riddler one did end in that suspense of did he kill him, end up killing him at the end. So I didn't keep up with the Penguin, and I know there's another one, and then there's the Freeze one. So there's two other ones in the middle of the Riddler in this. Mm-hmm. So I'm glad that it all just kind of develops in its own little world, each one. It was fun.
I'm gonna go back and read that Riddler one then. I know you said that, but like, okay, if this is like this, I was looking forward to
the other one's going to be. Yeah.
So are they gonna? I know it's like they're doing a million things together, but they haven't made a Joker one of these.
Or are they going to?
I doubt it, because they all come
from the Killing Joke.
They come from the Killing Joke. Like
but they can do it again.
No, fuck it. Just do it again.
It's every single Joker, Batman. It's that.
Do it again. Do it again and add all those Batgirl scenes in there.
Like doing this for the Joker right now would seem weird, because they even had a conversation with Robin, and he said, "Hey, I don't think this particular criminal is redeemable. This is somebody who you stop at all costs." And then Robin said, then if you don't believe these people are redeemable, then what are we doing this for?
What's the point of all this? Oh, I just want to beat people up, Robin. What the fuck? Did you not get with the fucking picture?
It was in the fucking NDA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You signed it.
Hello. I just want to beat them senseless.
You know, Robin, those weren't adoption papers that you signed.
Their contractual picture.
Their goddamn contract.
Fuck.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one.
No, it's good.
Moving on from Marvel, didn't even know this shit was coming out. Doctor Strange, Fall Sunrise. Trent Moore wrote and drew this book.
Look what's behind.
This was the best involuntary drug trip I ever had.
Dude,
I was gonna say, like, I was high reading this shit.
he did it again.
And I loved, because I usually read out loud, and I love reading the lines. It was a poem.
Yeah,
This
it was a
whole,
whole-
I was actually mad when we got to the end and they tried to act like this was some regular comic book. Like, oh, next time Doctor Strange is going to be doing this. I'm like, no, this is.
You didn't say that the same mystic way. Make it rhyme.
Yeah.
Right. Like, don't switch it up and do it at the end. Like, make it
Make it flow.
Yeah, make it flow like you've been doing. But yeah, really, really, really cool book. I have nothing but good things to say about it.
He looks like Prince.
He
He
looks
does look like.
He was looking fabulous.
he looks all androgynous and shit.
And I could feel like I like in my head, in my canon, this is how the reason why it's like this. That's how the world works. Like, because he can feel like I feel like Doctor Strange is trying his best to find some sort of anchor and not get lost within the poem itself of this world.
Right. So he'll still make himself look like himself, but what that looks like in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Which would be this.
Because he did say he does not like. Why do I look? I don't look like this, but I am me. But I'm
all
not.
the
I love the way it opened, like to the, like it's supposed to like the world of nothing, and it just keeps your thoughts not focused. And every time you try to grab something, it was interrupting his thought process. I am nothing. I have to go. Don't worry about it. I am. Shh.
There's a lot of this kind of worked out similar to the way that Black did, Silver Surfer Black did, to where he's in a strange new place. He's in a new place. He kind of goes along, and then there are these fucking night dudes who are ready to fucking rumble.
Yeah.
Because on that one planet,
Hey,
there were also
they
dudes.
are the same
They were ready to
guys.
fucking go. They were like, "Hey, let's beat his ass." And
Hey, who's that guy? I don't know, but I don't like him. I don't like him either.
I
Get
don't
him.
like him either. Let's get him. Let's get him.
Yeah.
Yeah, two at a time. Trent
Get the
handles,
hammer.
Trent handles action really well. I can't wait to see what comes next. Unlike Blade, however, this is continuing to a number 2.
Thankfully, fuck.
Who would have thought all you needed was a movie?
Right. God damn
It's
it.
because he has a movie. Yep.
Yeah.
It's because
Yeah, sure.
fucking Blake keeps getting the shav until he gets a movie out. He won't.
They're not gonna. That's when they'll drop that too.
Yeah, at least.
It's out.
Blade's movie won't be official until Scorsese says some shit about it.
Exactly.
He'll end up directing it.
God, again.
And then the Blade will be played by Ray Liotta. Or
Radio's dead, son.
Blade would be played by Quentin Tarantino.
Did. What?
Blade would be played by Quentin Tarantino.
Black
Yeah, of
face.
course. Well, duh.
Yeah, of course. What other face would
What
it
other
be?
face would
And
it
I
be?
wouldn't have it any other way. That being said, I think we've reached the end of the road for today.
That is it, guys.
Yes.
If you like what you heard here, please like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter at Thirsty Nerds.
TikTok. You can
And TikTok, too.
You can follow me in Sonic Frontiers, baby.
Did you get it?
It's great.
I'm happy for you.
You can come teach me the ropes in Pokemon.
Yes.
I got you. You trying to learn how to do double battles?
Sure.
I'm trying to learn how to do
Every
double
time you
battles.
talk, you're speaking a different language. when it comes to
Another
Pokemon.
language. You
What
can
are
find me.
talking
I'm going to speak American and tell you that you can find me in Warzone, too. All right.
You want me to say it in American? I can say it in American.
Yeah,
you trying to fight 2 raccoons at a time?
You've made me this same. You've asked me the same
Promise?
question twice this week. One was in real life.
Yeah. I still mean that. I'm calling them motherfucker right after this.
Oh my god.
I've been fighting raccoons and like I've been getting like somewhere between 2 to 5 hours of sleep for like the past week.
Like for real?
Like
for
real
real.
raccoons.
Oh
Yeah,
my
there
god.
are real raccoons in my attic, and I'm calling the extermination company after this so they can go into my attic and kill those motherfuckers,
Oh my god.
Wow.
or at least
wow.
relocate them.
Maybe start with that. Yeah, maybe start with.
What is their
fighting
what is their
raccoons.
gang name?
What is their gang name?
Yeah.
The Rowdy Rough Boys?
Tombstone.
He's coming in here with a fucking with a coon hat next week.
I mean, you just
Oh,
let.
my-
I'm gonna come with the little raccoon hat, the
Yeah.
Jebediah.
Yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
Cliff, where'd you
honestly,
get that from? I'm just gonna look at you.
You know where I got this from.
You know where it's from.
The leg's still sticking out.
I mean, you could just let Harley and Gus go with you, and they'll take care of it.
It's true. They're really good at it.
This offer was made.
I've seen
this offer was accepted.
I've seen the blood on their faces.
There's fresh young blood up there.
Oh God. Well, see, there you go. But
they won't tolerate them. They'll eat them.
You can follow me at Art of Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me at Sonic Frontiers on Twitter. I mean, Stooge Prime.
Ship it, baby. Ship it.
You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok at King Creates X, all K's, no C's.
You can follow me at Just_Uno on Twitter and Instagram. And thank you guys for joining us in another episode of the Thirsty Nerds Podcast.
Peace out, nerds.
Play Pokemanz.